Yeah.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
The sleigh has landed.
The sleigh has landed.
Speaking of sleigh, last week was a fun episode.
It was a fun episode.
You know what isn't fun, though?
What?
This is the season 2 finale of
It
A Little
is.
Off the Top.
But it leads to new beginnings, new opportunities, a new season.
New theme song, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe new logo. We haven't decided yet. We have so many stickers of the current logo that we may just wait on that.
Hopefully new followers.
Yeah, hopefully new followers. Hopefully new Patreon members.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Yep.
it's almost time to wrap up our Patreon push.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you see what I did there? Alliteration. I love that the dog always finds a squeaky toy right whenever we start recording things.
It is her holiday pickle.
Um,
And she is staring at me. She's staring so hard right
She
now.
is.
Like, why did
She's-
you steal my pickle?
she's cutting daggers at you.
She is.
I've got a gelatinous cube. Oh, I didn't even think about that when I picked this. It's like a gelatinous cube, like a D&D thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I just picked it because shape. But anyway, is that going to be your camera now?
Yep.
This is not good content for the listeners. Great
Sorry.
content for the viewers, bad content for the listeners. Anyway, Patreon push. That's where we are. I think this episode's going to be all over the place.
Yes.
But it's almost done. December 31st is the cutoff for our giveaway that we're doing. And Hannah, why don't you tell them a little bit about our giveaway?
So, first of all, Patreon is completely free. You do not have to pay anything else. It gives you a little bit of bonus content.
BRB.
You're going to be right back. Bonus content for no extra money. So, our first giveaway for first place is going to be a sticker of our current logo. And then if you like coffee, or even if you don't like coffee, this will make a really good gift for somebody. We have some freshly roasted coffee beans from Noah, who is learning about coffee roasting and has put together this nice little medium roast that is very smooth and tastes amazing. So you will get those two items if you win first place. And then second place is going to also be getting a sticker of our logo. And I will probably get in contact with you and kind of talk to you about your likes, your interests and stuff, and put together some sort of art piece for you. And that will be your prize.
That's
for second
right.
place.
If you're a watcher, you just saw me showcasing all of these. I very quickly ran around the corner to go grab this bag right here because I roasted this just earlier today. I'm working on roasting them for gifts for people.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do want to get some coffee, like
just hit us up and we'll let you know how to
message
do
us
that.
on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can get a hold of us. Yeah, but join. You'll get a little extra content. You'll start joining the community even more so. We're trying to figure out what our like fan base name is going to be.
Yeah.
So
we're doing a competition for that as well, right? Or
sort of. So what it's going to be is we're gonna pick our favorite 3 out of the things that are suggested on the post on Patreon. There's a post. Go comment your suggestions for what our fans are called. We're going to pick our favorite 3, and then we're going to do a poll of that. And that poll is going to decide what our fan base is called.
Yep.
So we've only had a few people comment so far. So get on there, interact with that post. Go find it. It's not that hard to find. And if you want to join the Patreon, the link for the Patreon is in the show notes. Or you can just search I'm sure ALOT podcast on Patreon or a little off the top Patreon, things like that. It'll be pretty easy to find. I don't think there's any other one. And the cover photo is a picture of our dog with a hat on, looking very judgmentally at the camera because she was not happy about me putting the hat on her. So, yeah, don't be judged by the dog. Actually, do be judged by the dog and join and become a member. It's free. What's the worst that can happen? You get free stuff? Oh,
Exactly.
no. Actually, that's the best that can happen. The worst that can happen is you get to see some videos that are kind of funny, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, we have.
And there will be dog content.
There will be dog content,
So
of course.
if you're a dog lover,
Yep.
it's worth it.
Now,
She's
today,
pretty cute.
she is pretty cute. She's rotten. Today, we have a very big piece of business to take care of.
We do. What's that?
It's the finale of the highly acclaimed trivia
that's
show.
right.
We have not only is it the season finale of season 2 of A Little Off the Top, it is the finale of this season of Top Cutz Trivia.
So we're going to find out who wins it all.
The who wins it all. Who wins 2 stickers?
We'll probably send them something else.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Maybe a little gift card or something. I don't know. We'll see. A little song. I mean, no, but
we take care of our people.
Yeah, we're really glad that people are willing to take time out of their busy schedules to support us in this silly little thing that we do. You know, this is a lot of fun for us. Hannah honestly for a long time was like, let's do a podcast. We should do a podcast. And I was like, I don't know. And it's been really cool to see the response from people. You know, we don't have a huge fan base, but we have fans who are really sweet and really they
and are very consistent.
Yeah, very consistent. And they consistently talk to us about our episodes and text us how much they enjoy it and things like that. And so that means the world to us. And it means the world that people would take the time to listen to this. There's, like we say at the end of every episode, there's a million other podcasts.
Yeah.
Most of them last, I think, under 10 episodes is the average. And we're at episode 41, Hannah.
Wow, look at us go.
And
we're overachievers.
Yeah, the other 2 podcasts I've ever done lasted, I think, 7 and 8 episodes. So those combined don't even get close to this. Those combined don't even match our first season. So
I know.
But anyway, we've been rambling enough. This has gone on for almost 8 minutes. Our intro is supposed to be like 5 minutes long. So join the Patreon. Stay tuned in. We've got some very fun stuff for this episode. So stay tuned in. I'm very excited about some of the questions and some of the categories. I think it's going to be a fun time. I think the interactions are going to be fun. And yeah, so
stay tuned.
Let's get to the meat of this episode.
Let's go.
Hello, everybody. We are here, and I'm going to start out by playing you our intro to this segment because that's what we do on this podcast. So here it goes.
It's not round 1. It's not round 2. It's round 3 of Top Cutz Trivia. The finale of all finales. Let's get into introducing these teams. How about that, Hannah?
Let's do it.
First up, we've got the brothers from down under. Ryan and Nick, Team Houston.
You know them. You love them. They've been sitting pretty in the winner's circle all the way since the beginning. It's Team Fayetteville, Jenna and Keenan.
Let's get down to trivia.
All right.
Oh, did it cut it off?
It did cut it off. At the end, I said I sent it a little too hard there, and Hannah laughed. But we are here for the thrilling finale of Top Cutz Trivia. Fayetteville, you've been sitting in the winner's circle since the first episode. How do you feel to be back?
It's pretty lit.
Riveting, John, if I can call you that.
That's not my name. Team Houston, you had to bounce back a little bit here. How do you feel about coming back and now being in the finale with that very close win against Syracuse going into the final question? Now, final question did kind of split you guys up, and looking at the statistics, it was a bold strategy, but you did get there. So how do you feel, Team Houston, about being here now?
I feel like we have momentum.
I think
we're going to be unstoppable.
You're unstoppable. Is that
Maybe.
what you say? We've already got some trash talk going. Let us get into this. Hannah, do you want to go grab that real quick?
Yep.
Hannah's got to grab her iPad, so that she has the trivia board in front of her. So, I'm going to entertain you guys for a little bit, and ask you some questions that sound like a news reporter or a sports reporter. So, how's it going for you guys? How do you I've already asked you how do you feel, but what is the strategy coming into this finale? Fayetteville, I'll ask you first. What is your strategy coming into this? I'd like to know a little bit of the thought behind. Did you study film? Like what did you do to get ready for this big game?
I prayed personally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I don't know if you noticed this, Cotton, but I have a smoking hot wife, and that is the key to my success.
That does help. A good partner is important. It is important. Team Houston, both very single. So what? Instead of having a smoking hot
Very single.
Wow.
Except
That is trash talk.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fired.
I'm so sorry. What did you do to prepare yourself for tonight? Like let's get into it a little bit.
Well, we drove away all of the women in Houston, so
Okay,
that
that's
was
good.
step number one.
You focused in a different way. That makes sense.
Yeah, I worked 8 hours and then I drove for 2 hours in Houston traffic.
Nice.
Just
Same.
meditating.
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 It was a vacation.
Right.
Well, I sent you to those, Hannah.
Yeah, it's got to.
Okay. Well, we will get into this. I'll go ahead and read you the categories. So we have, for round one of Top Cuts Trivia that we like to call Just a Trim, we've got Harmonies and Hits, which is all about boy bands. We've got Yuletide Playthings, which is about Christmas hit toys from throughout the years. We've got Mr. Worldwide, which is about, I believe that is about capitals from different countries. We have Finish the Lyrics, Christmas. These are Christmas songs. Now, I do have to tell you this. You are required to sing your answer to these. And then the last one we've got is Emojuvies. Emojuvies are exactly as it sounds. It is movie titles built out as emojis. And so you've got to tell me what it is. I'll give you a couple emojis. You tell me what the movie title is. So first, we need to figure out who is going first. And the way we're going to do that is I want you both to guess a number between 1 and 10, and I am going to ask ChatGPT to give me a number between 1 and 10, and the person who is the closest will go first.
Got it.
So, Fayetteville, you were in the winner's bracket. So go ahead and you give me your number.
7.
Well, Houston, you don't even need to go because that was the number. So,
Looking good.
yeah, wow. We're off to a strong. So, Team Fayetteville, you get to go and pick the first question here. So, go ahead. What would you like to go with?
Finish the lyrics for 200.
Finish the lyrics for 200.
Christmas Eve will find me.
Okay.
Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams.
That is right. Where the love light gleams. Also, very good singing there. So
Wonderful.
that is first on the board there. Oh, I guess I didn't ask you so you guys were honk. You are going with your original honk. Houston, are you going to go with your Muad'Dib, your wow? What are you going to do for your buzzer sound there?
Nick, you say it.
I was thinking, wow.
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 Okay.
We're Shy Guy in it.
Okay.
And Fayetteville, you get wow. All right. So Fayetteville, you get to pick again. What would you like to go with?
Let's take 300. Finish the lyrics.
All right.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
I don't want to sing it.
Somebody's got to buzz in. Okay.
There is just one thing
All right,
I need.
That is right. There is just one thing I need.
Yeah.
And it was the lyrics. That's the one thing I needed. So Fayetteville rolling right now with 500 to 0 on the first two questions. Houston, you got to chime in here. It doesn't have to be good singing. It's just
I
got to
wasn't
be
expecting
singing.
the Christmas part of things. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you should. It's almost Christmas,
I
brother.
agree.
And you know who is co-host on this thing.
Exactly. So, Fayetteville, go ahead.
Finish the
Tell us
lyrics
what you
for 400, Alex.
400.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
Honk.
fire.
Wow.
It was
All right.
Fayetteville again.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
That's right. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
These are three
That's-
very
that's it.
popular songs that I have heard millions of times. I agree.
It is now 900 to 0. I mean, Fayetteville just out the gate, just right now.
They
So
were ready to roll.
They are ready to roll. Go ahead, pick your next question. You want to
Yeah,
keep
finish
going?
the lyrics for 500.
All right. Oh no, I messed up.
That's a lot.
I missed it.
I don't know that song.
How about
I got you.
That's a
All
lot
right.
of damage.
Sorry, that was my fault. It did not save the edit I made, so I'll just read it. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots. Do 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 do. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots.
This is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed.
I've
Come on
never
now.
heard of that.
Somebody's got to chime in here.
And a pistol that shoots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and me.
Yeah.
The lead rapper
That last one was
turned
the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was the finish of those lyrics. All right. Well, Fayetteville, nobody answered that one, so go ahead. You get to pick again. Do you want to do 100? All right.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every...
Honk.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It was Fayetteville.
with every Christmas card I write.
That's right. With
There we
every
go.
Christmas card
Well
I
played.
write.
One.
And with the finishing of that category, it is now 1,000 to 0. Houston, you got to step it up. You were trash talking to start this thing out, and just nothing there. Just a big goose egg. All right, Fayetteville, go ahead. Pick your
We'll take
category.
Yuletide
Pick your
for
question.
100.
Yuletide for 100.
These are close.
This giggling red monster was the hit of the holidays as the best-selling Christmas toy of 1996.
Wow.
That was Houston.
Tickle me Elmo.
That is right.
Oh, Lord.
Bored.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
thanks
Houston
for
now on the
5.
board. Oh, whoa. Wow. Released in 1982, these small vinyl figurines with long, bright, and groomable hair, adorable names, and a unique emblem branded on their backsides almost galloped past Barbie as the lead toy.
My Little
Okay.
Pony?
It is My Little Pony.
Yeah. There's the control.
Wow. 1,500 to 100 now. Houston they were like, we got to get in here, and then they didn't. So, Fayetteville, what would you like to do there?
Let's
We
do
stumbled at the
Yuletide for
starting
400.
line.
Wow, we're just going through these categories one at a time here. All right. In 1989, Nintendo released this 8-bit handheld console offering a approachable design, a bunch of great games, and a level of convenience that pretty much speaks for itself. Okay.
Game Boy.
That's right. Man, Houston, Nintendo question.
They said honk first. What can I do?
Be faster with your wow.
Yeah,
Fast
say
on the
wow
honk.
quicker. Wow. All right. Fayetteville, go ahead.
Yuletide 300.
All right. Wow. While Barbie was being marketed to young girls in 1964, Hasbro gave boys a savage war hero.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Ryan, you want to go?
That's G.I. Joe.
That is G.I. Joe. Now, Houston on the board, 1900 to 400 here, and it is your pick.
For 2.
Playthings for 2. In 1998, Hasbro released the animatronic Pet complete with its own native tongue. Some argue that this toy seemed to have a mind and life of its own.
Wow.
I think that was Houston. It was so close,
That was
though.
so close.
I tell you what.
That's a Furby.
It is a Furby. That is a Furby. All right. So 1900 to 600, we've completed 2 full categories. Houston, what would you like to do?
Nick, where are we going?
Let's start with emojis for 100.
For 100.
Wow.
Okay.
Lion King.
That is Lion King. The Lion
That's a good point.
King.
So as soon as we see it, we can
Yes,
buzz in?
I can't really
Okay.
read this. So as soon as you see it,
I
look
just didn't
closely
think
for
about it.
this. Yeah, look closely for this one because it is a
Emojis
visual.
for
So-
5.
It's going to be a fast one.
All right. So what?
5, please.
For 500.
Honk.
Wow.
That was
That's silent.
I
Fayetteville.
heard Fayetteville.
Silence
Yep.
of the
Okay.
Lambs.
That is Silence of the Lambs.
like-
I heard us way before that was a delay.
We'll do.
Jenna was like, I hope he's back.
I was like going through everything I could think of.
Emojis.
The score 24 emojuvis for what?
Emojis for 400.
For 400.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it says run, Forrest, run. So Forrest Gump.
That is Forrest Gump. Good job.
Good job.
2400 to 1100 is the score now. We're just rolling along here. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're getting a little fast and furious here. Oh. You made one mistake. You went too fast in my Top Cuts trivia. You didn't take my car. All right. So how are y'all feeling so far right now? Part of the way through this competition. It's a hard race here. You know, we're how are the teams feeling so far?
Wow.
Go ahead, Houston.
Go
How
ahead,
do you
Houston.
feel?
I feel fine. I'm not worried. I
Are we
like
gonna
this.
do any more trash talking?
Shoo,
I
man.
was
He
waiting
just
for some more
did.
trash
He said,
talk.
I feel fine. I'm not
probably gonna
worried.
Slow down on the trash talking.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Fayetteville, how you feeling? Oh, he's getting the back rub now. He's getting the back rub like he's in the corner. One is Jake Paul, one is Mike Tyson. I don't know which one is
Oh,
which,
Lord.
but one of you are going to be real sad at the end. So, anyway,
I'm pretty sure A
And-
playing with her toys is a better fight than that one.
oh, ouch. All right. Well, I do want to say this. You know, the for the first 2 rounds, you won a sticker, right? You both get a sticker. You guys will get your sticker when you see you next week. Houston, I believe you have some stickers inside of the package that you got recently. But with this one, there's actual prize in the situation here. So, you will win a bag of coffee roasted by yours truly. You will win another sticker, and you will win a gift card of your choice for
Oh.
$10.
Oh, 25.
$20. And we'll mail it your way. So just remember that. All right. All right. Let's get
That's
back
awesome.
into it. So who got it right last? I believe that was Houston. So Houston
I got
pick.
Forrest Gump. Let's go 3. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Thor.
That is Thor. For people who are not watching, this category is not great. It was a lightning bolt, a man with a beard, and a hammer. So, all right. Do you want to finish up the emojuvis
Yes, please.
category with 200? All right. Here it is. Oh, let me give you your points there. All right. Here we go. Emojuvis for 200.
Wow.
That was Houston.
Nick.
I guess in general, James Bond.
That is James Bond.
There we
It's a
go.
man in a suit, a martini, and a water pistol. All right. Well, now the score with that, it is 2,400 to 1,600. A little more even here. It's a little more even keeled. I hope that didn't pick up on the microphone.
It did. It certainly did.
Amplified.
I don't have a button to turn my mic off like I do at the radio station. Anyway, all right, Houston, it is your go for picking the questions.
Nick.
Let's start getting difficult. Let's do worldwide for 100.
Mr. Worldwide for 100. This city is the capital of France.
Wow.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
What
It
is
was
Paris?
That was very close.
That is Paris. All right, it's your pick. What would you like to do
200,
next?
Mr. Worldwide.
All right. We're just going to keep rolling through the
We
categories.
just-
All right.
We've done this every round.
This is the capital of Japan.
Wow.
That was, I heard Houston.
Okay, it was Houston.
That is Tokyo.
That is Tokyo. Are any of you fans of GMM in this? I feel like I know. Is Jenna a fan of GMM?
Not sure what GMM means, so.
Good
Good
mythical
mythical
morning.
morning.
Good mythical.
I've
Red
seen some of
one.
the videos. I'm not like.
Yeah, every time I hear the word Tokyo, I think of what Rhett has to do and has had to do for like the last 6 years because it became a bit. And it's when they say Tokyo, he just goes, "What?" And he holds his breath. I mean, he just does it for as long as he can. And he has really big lungs because he's like 7 feet tall. So he can do it for like 45 seconds, it feels like. Anyway, all right. So that is
For
Houston.
6 years, you say. That's,
Yeah, for 17 years. All right. So, Houston, it's your go.
worldwide for 5.
Mr. Worldwide for 300.
No, he said 5.
5.
Oh, no. They didn't see it.
Let's do 5. All
For
right.
500. All right, Mr. Worldwide for 500. This Canadian city is the country's capital.
Wow.
That was Houston.
Mm-hmm.
That is Ottawa.
It is Ottawa. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, this is getting close now. 2,500 to 2,300. What would you like to do here, Houston?
300.
300. All right. Canberra is the capital of this country.
Wow.
Canberra. Oh, I believe that was Houston.
Ryan, I trust you a bit more.
That is Australia.
Australia.
That's what I thought.
I
Let's
love
finish for 4.
dingo babies. All right. Mr. Worldwide for 400. Known as the Eternal City, it's the capital of Italy.
Wow.
Wow.
It was Houston.
Rome,
That's
Italy.
all.
It
Rome.
is Rome. And now, wow, with a big comeback, 2,500 for Fayetteville, 3,000 for Houston. This is heating up right here.
That is
All right,
a
Houston, what
tiny
would
margin.
you like to do?
Mhm.
Harmony for 1, please.
Harmony and hits for 100.
It ain't no lie that these heartthrobs taught the Y2K generation how to scream, faint, and buy cheap stuff with their faces plastered all over it.
Wow.
Houston,
NSYNC.
NSYNC.
it is in sync. You want to go with 200 here?
Come on,
Yes,
Jenna.
Go ahead, Hannah. 200.
Bringing us catchy hits like What Makes You Beautiful, we would be remiss if we didn't include this boy band in our trivia episode.
Yes,
One Direction.
that is One Direction.
I was going to guess.
That's what makes you beautiful. All right, so now the score with only 3 questions left of the Just a Trim round of Top Cuts trivia. Houston with 3,100, Fayetteville with 2,700. Fayetteville, it is your pick.
300.
300. Harmony and hits for 300.
Sure, no one will probably ever know what that way means, but that's how they want it. There's really no other song that showcases this band at their absolute best than this.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
I heard
Backstreet Boys.
That's right. Everybody. All right. So now it's only a 100-point spread here. There's actually a chance tie going into round 2 if Houston gets the 400 and Fayetteville gets the 500, which is kind of crazy because on the last question last time, there was also a tie going because of the way that it fell the last time. So Fayetteville, go ahead.
Let's do 500.
Oh, wow. All right. Going for 500.
Oh, Canada. This band formed in 1993, bopped their way to the top, and went on to dominate the late 90s with their catchy pop rock sound.
Honk.
Okay.
Wham.
It's not Wham. Houston, do you have a guess?
I do not have a guess.
Nick, do you have a guess?
I don't. No.
All right. What? Throw out any boy band from the 90s. Just
New
somebody.
Kids on the Block.
Canada.
It's not New Kids on the Block.
Wrong
All right. It was Hanson.
Hanson.
Yep, that was your guess. That was your little hint in there, was bop
they
their way
bopped.
to the top. All right,
it was
well,
too
the
early.
final question of the first round of Top Cuts Trivia season finale here. 400. Harmony and hits for 400.
As the only family band in this category with hits like Blame It on the Boogie, this group was known for their bell bottoms and smooth vocals.
Wow.
I heard Houston.
I heard Houston first.
That'll be Jackson 5.
That
Yeah.
is the Jackson
Oh,
5.
good
Noah
job.
argued with me over the
Paying
Jackson
attention.
5 not being a boys band.
I don't know that I think of them
There's
as
no
a
boys.
boy band, but anyway, they also my top hit. When you hear the Jackson 5, what's the first song you think of?
ABC.
Yep, exactly. ABC. That was what I said too. But according to some website, they said "Blame It on the Boogie" is their biggest hit they ever had. So, anyway,
I figured ABC would be too easy.
it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Actually. Oh me. Well, going into this second round, let's stop for an ad break here. I'd like to say a big thank you to our sponsor for this episode, cheese. Cheese. It's what's for dinner. Big cheese. Squeezy cheese. That might actually be a brand. That's not a sponsor. Anyway, all right. So going into the low taper fade round 2 of the Top Cuts Trivia finale. Houston in the lead by 500 points, 3,500 to 3,000. Let me share the board here. And here it is. There we go. We have Book Smarts, which is a category about book smarts. It's just about authors and stories and things like that. Then we have Christmas. It's about Christmas facts. Then we have 5th grade history, and it is American history that you should have learned in 5th grade. The next one is explain that movie badly. I will give you a short premise of a film that is not very good at all on the plot of the film. You got to tell me what the movie is. And the last one, seriously, sports again. Yes, seriously, sports again. I can't not have a category about sports whenever I'm doing something with trivia. So with that, Houston, you have the lead, which means, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little dirty here, even though you got the last question right. Fayetteville, you get to pick the first question here. So Team Fayetteville, go ahead. What would you like to pick?
Let's do Book Smarts 400.
Book Smarts for 200. Oh, I should say point totals are doubled for the second round.
Did you say 200 or
Yes,
400?
she said
400.
400. It sounded like 100 in my headphones. Anyway, all right, Book Smarts for 400.
To be or not to be. This is the quote.
Wow.
That is the quote.
Houston?
That is Hamlet.
It is Hamlet, yes. All right, Houston, you get to go. Now score 39 to 3,000.
So explain that movie badly for 200.
Explain that movie badly for 200. A monster saves a girl from marrying a tiny man.
Honk.
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast.
It's not Beauty and the Beast.
Wow.
Okay, Houston.
That is Shrek.
It is Shrek.
I was like, Gaston was not tiny.
He's tiny. I got
Somebody
it.
wants to. All right. Houston, go ahead. What would you like?
Movies for 4.
All right. Explain that movie badly for 400. Guy who believes that historical figures were far more clever than they actually were is proven right and breaks a whole lot of laws to do so.
Wow.
Okay, Houston.
National Treasure.
That is National Treasure.
Great.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of
That's a
Independence.
great movie.
I want his face off. Different Cage movie. I just wanted to say that quote. Anyway, so Houston, you're running away a little bit now. 4,500 to 3,000. What would you like to do here?
Seriously, sports are 500.
Wow, for 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000. Excuse me.
Okay, seriously, sports again for 1,000. This NFL quarterback, known for his legendary career with the Green Bay Packers, is also often referred to as the Big Dog and won Super Bowl number 31.
It's worse than I thought.
He was known for his career with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you can read it again if you like.
The NFL quarter. Okay.
I'm probably going to get this wrong, but Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's not the guy you should think of with the Packers. I mean, he was a Packer, but he's still playing. It's not him.
I clearly don't know sports.
Houston. Okay. Well, Houston, do you have a guess at all?
I'm not even aware if Green Bay Packers is anywhere connected, but my only guess is Brett Favre.
Oh my gosh! That's right! Wow!
Nice.
Wow!
I know one quarterback in all of history.
Excellent.
He's wins for that.
We would like to end the game here. Thank you. Nick,
This is far from over.
I didn't know
I'm
the
starting
answer to
practice
that
tomorrow.
right.
Let's keep going with sports for 800.
Sports for 800. The U.S. men's ice hockey team, coached by Herb Brooks, achieved a stunning victory over the Soviet Union in the Miracle on Ice at this Winter Olympics. I'm looking for a year. Okay.
84.
I would like to call Kurt Russell. Can I do that?
Oh, you were so close, Keenan. But that's not right. Houston, what you got?
No.
You got anything? Just guess a year.
1982.
You're both so close. It was the 1980 Winter Olympics. And yes, the movie Miracle is about that. Yes, Kurt Russell. Anyway,
I've never seen that movie.
is he in the movie Miracle, or are you just saying about Russian? I don't know. Anyway, Houston, you get to go again.
In that one.
I haven't seen that movie in years, so I don't remember. But Houston, it's your pick.
I'd say let's move to 5th grade history 200.
5th grade history for 200.
This document declared freedom from Britain.
Wow. That was good.
I think that was Fayetteville.
Oh, yeah.
The Declaration of Independence.
That's right. Hey, look at that crossing there. Look, I had National Treasure and the Declaration of Independence in
You
there.
did
Oh,
it.
wow. All right, so Fayetteville, it is your go. The score now, 5,500 Houston, 3,200
Let's do
Fayetteville.
5th grade history for 1,000.
Wow. All right. This purchase doubled the size of the United States in 1803.
Wow.
I heard you.
I tell you what, I heard them at the exact same time. So I'm going to do what I did earlier, which is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a number between 1 and 50. Okay. Give me a number between AI overlords. Give me a number between 1 and 50.
Nick, you go.
Nick,
Oh,
go
wait, I
ahead.
know what to say. Who goes first? Okay. I'm saying 25.
Okay. And Houston or Fayetteville?
39.
Shoo. It actually was 27. So
Excellent.
go ahead, Houston.
That's the Louisiana Purchase.
It is the Louisiana Purchase.
Louisiana.
Man, that was literally, I heard them at the exact same time. There was no discernible difference between some, like I can hear a little bit different, but all right. So we're rolling along here in the second round, and the score currently 6,500 to 3,200, but it is far from over. These point totals are high. So, I would like to take a second to thank another sponsor, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter makes me feel good. Peanut butter makes my dog feel good. And peanut butter tastes good. Thanks, peanut butter. All right, back to the show. Houston.
Ryan, you pick.
Go ahead, Houston.
Let's go 5th grade for 8.
5th grade history for 800. 77 years ago was the opening hook of this president's most famous speech.
Wow.
Okay, Houston.
That is Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president.
It is Mr. Lincoln. All right, Houston, go ahead. It's your go again, man.
I cheated. He was part of the trivia I did during my MC last weekend. So, 5th grade for 6.
5th grade history for 600. This conflict fought between 1861 and 1865 was primarily over slavery and states' rights, resulting in the defeat of the Confederacy and the abolition of slavery.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
What is the Civil War?
That's right, the Civil War. That puts you a little bit more into the game. 7,300 for Houston, 3,800 for Fayetteville. This is far from over. Fayetteville, what you want?
Let's take Christmas for 400.
Christmas for 400.
During the holidays, this famous New York City landmark features a colossal Christmas tree and a popular ice skating rink.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
What is the Rockefeller Center?
It is the Rockefeller Center.
I'm watching 30 Rock right now.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Fayetteville. This is your
We're
pick
gonna
again.
do Christmas for 1,000.
All right, the category is Christmas.
For 1,000.
Thank you for 1,000.
This tradition, now associated with Christmas, began in ancient Greece as a blessing of fertility in wedding ceremonies.
Stumped him.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Kissing Under Mistletoe.
It is Kissing Under the Mistletoe.
Okay.
That was a good
That
one.
was good.
I didn't.
Nick.
Yeah, getting it right, Nick. Kissing Under the Mistletoe, Nick. All right, so
Christmas Under the Mistletoe for 800.
Okay, Christmas for 800.
This real-life department store served as the setting for the Christmas film Miracle on 34th Street.
Macy.
Okay, Fayetteville. It is Macy's.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
And now the score, 8,300 to 5,000. Fayetteville kind of coming back a little bit here. We're far from over in this low taper fade round of Top Cutz trivia. I am excited for this final question as well. I think we're going to stump some people. But first, I want to say a thanks to another sponsor. I want to say a big thanks to our new sponsor, Scissors. They're good for clipping, and they're good for tripping.
Right.
Don't run with them. Scissors. All right, back to the round. All right, here we
this show was
go.
so much better before you guys sold out.
Fayetteville.
Yeah, we really loaded up on the sponsors for this episode. All right, Fayetteville,
We'll
it's
take
your
Christmas
go.
600.
Christmas for 600.
In Germany, this frightening anti-Santa Claus with goat's hooves and horns punishes children who misbehave instead of bringing them gifts.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
Krampus.
It is Krampus. Which, speaking of Krampus,
Another sponsor.
we are planning. It is not our sponsor.
bad.
He reached out and I was like, look, man, I've never been on the naughty list. So, all right, but actually, speaking of Krampus, I want to take a second to plug the Patreon of our podcast. We are currently doing a push for Patreon. This is a kind of a real ad. It's not really an ad because it's free for us because our Patreon is free to join. And if you join before December 31st, we are doing a giveaway for our members, and we've talked about what they're getting at the beginning, but I will say this: go ahead and join, because we are going to do some Christmas scary stories after Christmas, but some Krampus related scary stories most likely. So get in there for that extra content. I mean, it's free. The worst that can happen is you don't win anything, but you still get free content. All right, back to the show. So, Fayetteville, it's your go.
Take it away, babe.
Christmas for 200.
Thanks for getting that right there. Go ahead.
The English also refer to Santa Claus by this proper sounding name.
Wow.
Okay. Houston?
Saint Nicholas.
It's not St. Nicholas.
Do you have a
Excuse
guess,
me.
Fayetteville?
I was wondering about it.
Do you have a guess, Fayetteville?
Proper
You
sounding
can try it.
name.
I don't know.
What is Papa Noel?
That is another name for Santa, which Santa did not bring up on the episode we had with him. We're recording this, before that episode is released, so these folks don't know that. But we did have an exclusive interview with Santa yesterday. That is coming out this upcoming Monday, and then but he didn't mention that. It was very fun to have him on the podcast, though. Well, anyway, the answer to this is Father Christmas.
Oh,
Thought of it after the fact.
Fayetteville, it's your turn to pick again.
Explain that movie badly for 1,000.
For 1,000, all right. A corrupt judge and a degenerate gambler battle while a young man's education is at stake. This is a good one. I'll even give you the genre. It's a comedy.
Oh, then that's not what I was thinking.
I don't want it to just be silent for the listeners while we're waiting on people to buzz in, but go ahead and buzz in. Come on, just take a guess. It's fine. The worst that can happen is you get it wrong.
a degenerate gambler?
A degenerate gambler, a corrupt judge, and a degenerate gambler battle while a young man's education is at stake. It is a comedy. Okay, go ahead.
It's Happy
Houston?
Gilmore.
It's not Happy Gilmore.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, Fayetteville.
Is it My Cousin Benny?
Oh, man. You know, that was something that somebody guessed on it, and that's what I thought it was at first. But actually, and it's really funny that you said Happy Gilmore, Houston, because the answer is Caddyshack.
Oh.
Another golf-related film. All right.
Who's the young man?
You know, that's a good question.
The gopher?
It's the gopher. It's all right. So you've never watched Caddyshack, Hannah, so you don't get it. But and I haven't watched it in probably a decade, so I don't get it either. But anyway, Fayetteville, it's your guess again.
We'll take 5th grade history for 400.
5th grade history for 400. A redhead with wooden teeth. Oh, and the first president.
Wow.
Fayetteville.
Who is George Washington?
It is Mr. Washington himself. To the folks here who are listening or watching, if you have not watched Nate Bargatze's SNL sketches of him playing George Washington, what are you doing? They are so funny. Go watch them after you finish this episode because
You asked about measurements.
yeah, I did not. All right, so Fayetteville, it is your go. The score now 8,300 for Houston, 6,000 for Fayetteville. I'm so sorry I interrupted you. Now, what would you like to pick for your question?
Booksmart 600.
Booksmarts for 600.
Harry Potter is this person's creation.
Oops.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
Who is J.K. Rowling?
It is J.K. Rowling. Nice. I messed up that was my fault. I typed that and I messed
I
it
was
up.
like, I don't know if he's trying to give me
Harry Potter.
Potter.
The Harry Potter part was right, but the was not right. I said Harry Potter was this creation. All right. Anyway, You're a wizard. All right, so go ahead, Fayetteville. It is your pick.
800. We'll keep going.
All right.
The patriarch of horror from the Northeast.
Wow.
Wow.
That was Fayetteville.
Who is...
Oh, no. You should definitely know this guy.
I just blanked.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead, Houston.
That's Stephen King.
It is
Stephen
Stephen
King.
King. You see what I did there? Patriarch, Stephen King. All right, yeah. All right, so he wrote lots of books and they became lots of movies. But anyway, so rolling along here, Houston 9100, Fayetteville 6600. Let us go here. What is your pick, Houston?
Book 1000.
Book smarts for 1000.
This epic is All Troy Fallen.
Which one is
I
it?
get them confused.
Homer wrote this.
Honk.
Wow.
It was Fayetteville.
What is the Iliad?
It is the Iliad.
Thank you,
Nice
history
pull
of
there.
ideas.
All right. Now the score 9100 to 7600. We still have a few questions. Thank you for not just going through every category one by one here. We got a little bit of variety. All right, Fayetteville, it is your pick of question.
Explain that movie badly for 800.
Explain that movie badly for 800. Famous athlete has a near-death experience, loses everything after being hospitalized, and tries to get his life back to normal.
I feel like this could be several sports movies.
It's a pretty great answer,
Wow.
honestly. Oh, okay, go ahead,
I'm
Houston.
going Space Jam.
It's not Space Jam, but you're
No hints.
no
not
hints.
Space Jam.
It's not Space Jam. All right, famous athlete has a near-death experience, loses everything after being hospitalized, and tries to get his life back to normal. Fayetteville, you got a guess?
This is probably wrong. Mighty Ducks.
Oh no, it's not Mighty Ducks.
It's the one
It
with
is
Shaq.
Like Mike.
Talladega Nights: The Ballad
Oh my
of
God.
Ricky Bobby.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
lord.
Oh, I loved that one. Fayetteville, it is your pick of question.
Okay, we'll take 600.
All right, explain that movie badly for 600. Trillionaire hires a teenager to kill a disgruntled employee. Trillionaire hires a teenager to kill a disgruntled employee. Do 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 do. Yep. Did you honk? Did somebody honk? Or
Is
okay,
it
go ahead.
The Kingsman.
No, it's not Kingsman. Houston, do you have a guess?
Batman?
It's not Batman. Y'all are gonna hate this. Captain America: Civil War.
What?
You're right.
Yeah, they never tried to kill Cap, but okay.
I'm sort. Wait, hold on. Okay. They kind of did in that fight where they were fighting each. All right. Anyway,
At the end, yes.
at the end, yeah. So, all right. He hired a teenager, Spider-Man. Iron Man hired Spider-Man to fight
Yeah,
Captain
to fight,
America.
but not kill him.
That fight where it's just like where it's Cap and him. It
Yeah,
was.
they were pretty clear about
they
we're
were.
not going to kill
yeah.
anybody. But okay, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well,
You should watch the movie.
all right. Yeah, I did watch the movie, and you're wrong. So, Fayetteville, it's your pick.
We'll take. Really? Okay. Seriously, sports again? 600.
Seriously, sports again for 600. This in 1992, this NBA player famously led the Chicago Bulls to an NBA championship and was named Finals MVP, earning his first of 6 titles with the team.
Wow.
That was
Who is
Fayetteville.
Michael Jordan?
That's MJ. Which is funny that you guys said Space Jam earlier. It's wild how many things are like kind of like weaving in and out of each other.
I would have been
That's,
very disappointed with Fayetteville if they had not.
Yeah,
gotten
right.
that one.
Yeah, come on now. You're not far from where he played that college ball. All right. So anyway, the score now with just 2 questions left. It is a 900-point gap.
3 questions
There's
left?
2 questions left. The 200 and the 400. Oh, and there's book smarts for 200. You're right. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Houston in the lead with 9,100. Fayetteville with 8,200. It is anybody's game here. All right, Fayetteville, it's your
400.
pick.
Seriously? Sports again?
Seriously, sports again for 400. This NBA team based in New England has won the most championships in league history, tied with the Los Angeles Lakers at 17 titles.
Honk?
Okay, Fayetteville?
What is the New York Knicks?
Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. That is not it. The Knicks do not have many championships. But, all right, Houston, you got any guess at all?
We have another guess.
None?
Anything in New England.
Yeah, New England, the Northeast. If you don't have a guess, I may... Oh. If you guys don't have a guess, I might hand it back over to them. Are you going to guess?
The Houston Rockets.
That's not in New England. Fayetteville, do I give them in the guess, Hannah, or not?
You do not.
You guys
give them
got
the
2
Rockets.
people.
Yeah, well, all right. Sorry
we're
about
only
that.
given one answer.
All right.
What?
It's the Boston Celtics. All right, we have 2 questions left. Seriously, sports again and book smarts, both for 200. It's interesting that the low point value questions are what's left. But Fayetteville, it is your
Okay,
guess.
book smarts 200.
Book smarts for 200.
This author wrote Pride and Prejudice.
Wow.
And I heard Houston first.
All right, Houston.
I'll be
That is
Jane Austen.
It is Jane Austen. All right, one last question here before we take it to the final question of the finale of Top Cutz Trivia. Big implications here. 9,300 points for Houston, 8,200 points for Fayetteville. We have the 200 question for Seriously Sports again to wrap up the second round and take us into the final question in just a moment. Here's the 200-point question. This sport, played on a court with rackets and a shuttlecock, is especially popular in Asia and is an Olympic event. Fayetteville?
Badminton.
It is badminton. All right.
What is a shuttlecock?
That's the little birdie that you play with.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, that's the technical name for it. Is
Yeah,
a
we call
shuttlecock.
it a bird.
I've always heard it called birdie. That's interesting.
Yeah. The technical name for it is a shuttlecock.
That's a name.
It is quite a name. Hannah, entertain for a second.
Entertain for a second. Oh, let's see here. Is there another sponsor that we've got? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, actually there is. I've got another sponsor. Yeah. So I'd just like to thank our next sponsor, Baking Powder. Thank you so much, Baking Powder, for joining us on this to be a part of the ALOT team. And it's not just from one brand. It's baking powder in general.
Right.
It is so useful in all your kitchen blah blah blah. Thank
Dog
you.
treats.
Dog treats. It's useful in dog treats. It's useful in all
Cleaning.
things. This is
Yeah.
double acting baking powder. Actually, don't get it confused with baking soda. They're different. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for sponsoring the podcast, Baking Powder. All right, going into our final question here, we are at 9,300 for Houston, 8,400 for Fayetteville. And so I want you guys to text me your wagers for this question. I'll go ahead, share you the screen right here. Hold on just a second. No, that's not the right one. That's the one. Share that right there. We're going to present right here. Present full screen. Present it. All right, it's time for Top Cutz Trivia, the head wax. And the question, the category, before you give me your wager, is classical music. That is our category for today. All right, so text me your wagers. And I'm gonna share a little something while you guys are texting me your wagers. Look at this really cool sticker right here of my solo music stuff. There it is right there. Very cool. Very cool. That's lit. Fam. All right. So also we have stickers of our very cool logo available. Why is there an echo all of a sudden?
It's me. It's me.
No, there's still an echo. Is your what is going on? Oh,
It's you.
it's me. Hold on a second.
You should be singing, "It's me.
It's me.
I'm the problem. It's me."
All right.
I literally was thinking that, and then
here
you
we
started
go.
singing it.
I'm telling you.
All right, there we go. All right, sorry, it was sharing the audio of the thing my screen that I had shared, and so it caused things to be a little weird there. That's going to sound weird on the recording of it. Anyway, real quick, here's the sticker of our logo. Look at that. That's real cool. You get to win this if you get into the Patreon and win one or two of the one or second or first place. Anyway, all right.
The one or two.
The one or two. All right. Anyway, good Lord. All right, so it all comes down to this right here. So we have got one final question, and then I'm going to do some math here after that, and that's going to take forever.
Has everybody sent in their wagers?
Not yet. Okay, we do have wagers here. All right. Now, here is the final question of Top Cuts Trivia to wrap up the finale of this season of Top Cuts Trivia. We're not done with trivia. We're going to come back. All right. This composer, known for works like The Four Seasons, was an Italian Baroque violinist and composer whose music remains some of the most popular of the classical canon. Text me your answers, please.
You know what?
You could have inserted a little bit of.
Oh,
song.
sure. Do you want that?
I meant the actual music, but that works too.
Yeah,
Was that not the actual?
All right. We don't have the actual. I don't have my phone normally to use to stick it up to the microphone, and I don't feel like editing it in because, yeah. So anyway, so text me your answers. I have gotten an answer from Houston.
All right.
I got your answer. Fayetteville, we're waiting on yours.
Fayetteville is conversing.
They are conversing.
It's fair. Classic music is not easy.
Okay. All right. So
I wouldn't have known this.
Houston, how you feeling right now going into this last question?
Knew it.
Oh wow. All right.
I've heard him play this song. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Be back.
Well. All right. We just got the answer from Team Fayetteville as well. Let me tally the scores here. All right.
How secure do you feel in your answer, Fayetteville?
Pretty good.
I'm not secure in my but I'm
Pretty
secure in
good.
Jesus. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen. All right. So here is amen. That's right. Praise Lord. Praise Jesus. All right. So here is the answer. The question again. This composer, known for works like The Four Seasons, was an Italian Baroque violinist and composer whose music remains some of the most popular of the classical canon. It is Vivaldi. And guess what? Both teams got it right, which is crazy.
Oh,
That's awesome.
But that means for the tallying of the scores here, let's pull it up here, share my screen, and that is the final score. Team Houston with 17,000, Team Fayetteville with 11,900. You were close, and if you would have wagered more, you would have gotten it, but that's okay. It was a good game done by all. That was a very good game done by all. So a big thank you to both of you for joining us here. And Team Fayetteville, very excited to see you next week. Team Houston, we'll see you when we see you. No.
Definitely.
No,
excuse me.
We'll
next
see you
year.
next year sometime for sure. We've got plans together. But thank you so much for joining us on this season 2 of A Little Off the Top with your hosts
Hannah
and Noah and Houston,
Ryan,
And Nick?
And Fayetteville?
Keenan.
And Jenna.
That's right. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being a fan. Thank you so much for participating, y'all. It means a lot for people to support this little thing that we love to do. And you know, if you enjoyed the podcast, share it with your friends, rate it 5 stars, join the Patreon. The link is in the show notes. And if they don't, Hannah, what do?
They just scroll away.
That's right.
Just ignore it.
That's right. Ignore it. Scroll away. There's a million other podcasts. Rate us 5 stars still. That's fine. It wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, like, just move along. All right. So thank you so much. This is season 2 of A Little Off the Top. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll be back with season 3. Bye-bye.
So much fun. Bye.